So you see, you've got a question in which you have to find the remainder when x raised to the power 45 is divided by x square minus 1. So whenever you divide by a quadratic polynomial, the remainder is every time a linear polynomial only. If you divide by a cubic polynomial, the remainder polynomial will be a quadratic polynomial, and so on. I hope this statement is clear. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. It means we have to find the value of a and b over here. So therefore we have got b is equal to 0. You can put in the first equation if you want. So if you put b is equal to 0, a will come out to be equal to 1 only. So you see, you've got a question in which you have to find the remainder when x raised to the power 45 is divided by x square minus 1. So in questions like this, if you will actually start dividing using the long division method, it will take too much of time and it will waste your time, right? So over here we use a different property, that suppose you are dividing this polynomial by a quadratic polynomial, right? So whenever you divide by a quadratic polynomial, the remainder is every time a linear polynomial only. The degree of the remainder will every time be 1 less than the degree of the polynomial by which you are dividing, that is divisor. So you are dividing by a quadratic polynomial, the degree of the remainder polynomial is 1, that is a linear polynomial. If you divide by a cubic polynomial, the remainder polynomial will be a quadratic polynomial, and so on. And now we can use the division algorithm over here. So over here you see, this is the dividend because you are dividing this x raised to the power 45. Dividend is equal to divisor is x square minus 1 into quotient you don't know. So suppose it is q of x plus remainder. So remainder over here is ax plus b. I hope this statement is clear. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. It means we have to find the value of a and b over here. Now how we can do this? See, we know that for this polynomial x square minus 1, x is equal to 1 and minus 1 are the zeros. I hope you understand that. So in this equation, can we put x is equal to 1 for first time? So we are putting x is equal to 1. So what we are going to get, guys? 1 raised to the power 45, and that is equal to 1 square minus 1 into q of x plus a into 1 plus b. So you see, 1 square minus 1 is nothing but 0. So this thing will be vanished out from here. This will be vanished out. So what we can say after simplification, that we are getting ax, that is not ax. We are getting a into 1, or you can say a plus b, that is equal to 1. So we can say this is the first equation, right? Now in the second case, we can put x is equal to minus 1 in this equation because minus 1 is also a 0 of this polynomial x square minus 1. So I am putting x is equal to minus 1 as well over here. So what will I get? Minus 1 raised to the power 45, that is equal to minus 1 square minus 1, and we have got over here that is q of x, the quotient polynomial which we don't know exactly, right? This is q of x, and in this as well, in this linear polynomial as well, you will put x is equal to minus 1 plus b over here. So you see over here, this will be vanished out again because minus 1 square is 1 only, so 1 minus 1 is 0, this will be vanished out. And minus 1 raised to the power 45 will be equal to minus 1 only, and this will be minus a plus b. So you'll get minus a plus b is equal to minus 1. So this is the second equation over here. I hope this is clear to you. Now we want to find the value of a and b over here. So how can we do that? See, we can just try to eliminate a over here because a and minus a is there. So we can add these equations, guys, the first equation and the second equation. If you will add, you see a minus a, they will get vanished out and you will get 2b. So I'll get 2b is equal to, now you see 1 and minus 1. So the right hand side will be equal to 0 only. So I'll get b is equal to 0. So therefore we have got b is equal to 0. You can put in the first equation if you want. So if you put b is equal to 0, a will come out to be equal to 1 only. So we have got a is equal to 1 and the remainder was what, guys? Remainder was ax plus b. So the remainder is 1 into x, and b we have got to be equal to 0. So that is equal to x only. So therefore this is the answer. That is, when you divide x raised to the power 45 by the polynomial x square minus 1, the remainder is equal to x. I hope you got the answer to this question.